Welcome to Being Well. We have a 15-minute full body practice today for you. So we're going to get straight in. We're going to come straight onto the hands and knees. This is suitable for anybody and everybody. So just take whatever options you need for you. So we're going to come hands and knees. Our hands want to be in line with the shoulders, knees want to be in line with the hips. And all we're going to do is take some cat-cows to move the body. So we're going to drop the belly, inhale. Head rises, exhale round through the spine. And maybe we want to bring a little bit of movement in, taking some circles. Remembering that when you practice with us, you do not have to be static. You can move freely through the body, welcoming in any free movement that the body requires. You may not want to, you may just want to do a static cat-cow. So really moving into the spine here. And we're going to take two more. And then coming back into the center, into your tabletop position, walk the hands to the top of the mat. Take a lean forward through the chest, bringing chest closer to the mat. Head comes down to the ground, hips stay raised. And just try to relax the shoulders here. Bring in some awareness into your back, lengthening through your spine. Take one more breath. And then slowly pushing into the hands, squeeze your body tight, start to lift back up. Walk the hands back into your tabletop position. We're going to take the left foot off of the mat to create a kickstand. Extend the right leg out long, place foot down into the ground and open up the right arm to reach up to the sky or the ceiling. Lengthen here and create space in the body. Opening up the ribs, really grounding through that hand that is on the floor. And then slowly push into that hand that is on the floor. Rise up, let the right hand drop down the right leg, lift up with the left arm. Stay focused and connected with your breath. And then slowly bring that left hand back down to the ground. Right hand comes down. Start to pivot now back onto your floors. This time we're going to take the right foot off the mat to create a kickstand. Lengthen the left leg out nice and long. Reach the left arm up. Opening up the left side body now. Really grounding through each part of your body that is on the floor. And then pushing up into the right hand. Bring the left hand down the back of the left leg. Reach up with the right arm. Opening up the ribs and the right side body. And then slowly bringing your hands back down to the mat, coming back onto your floors. From here, we're going to walk the hands forward, 1 or 2 hands worth. Tuck the toes, and we're going to lift into our downward facing dog. Make sure that we're spreading the fingers, lifting up through the hips. Take a pedal of the feet. Really bringing some awareness into the body. Checking in, seeing how the legs are feeling, how the shoulders are feeling. And then slowly start to walk up to the top of the mat. Coming into a forward fold, relax the head, release the shoulders. And then rooting through your feet, take a big inhale as we rise all the way up. Reach the arms up overhead. And exhale, bring them down into heart center. Take a big inhale, rise up. Exhale, bend forward, hands come down to the ground. Step the right leg back, bring the knee down, look up. Relax the back foot. Step back into plank position or come onto the knees, whatever option is good for you. Shift the weight forward slightly into the shoulders, elbows hug into the ribs, lower down to the ground. Inhale, come into your baby cobra. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift into downward facing dog. Pedal in the feet if you want. And then gazing towards the top of the mat, step that right leg forward. Bring the left knee down, look up. And bring the left leg forward. Hang out here in ragdoll for a moment. Take a big inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands down into heart center. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, send the left leg back this time. Knee comes down, look up, relax the back foot. Step back into plank position or onto the knees. Nice and strong, shift weight forward into the shoulders, elbows into the ribs, lower down. Inhale, come into your baby cobra. Tuck the toes, lift into downward facing dog. This time from our downward facing dog, we're going to step that left leg forward. We're going to turn the right foot down at an angle and we're going to come up into warrior two. So nice and strong, lengthening through both of the arms, making sure that the knee and the ankle on the front are aligned. And then turn the left arm up, palm up shall I say, and release the right hand down the back of the right leg. Come into your reverse warrior. Again, opening up the ribs here, creating space, and then slowly bring the left hand down to the left foot, turn onto the toes of the back foot, and just sink into the hips slightly, look up. From here, we're going to start to move to the longer edge of the mat, planting the right foot down at an angle, turning left foot to the longer edge of the mat. Coming now to the other side. So turning that right foot now to your new top end of the mat. Keeping that foot at an angle at the back, coming into your warrior two on this side. Nice and strong through your roots. Looking down the front palm. Looking down the front arm. Release the right hand so the palm faces up. Left hand comes down and come to your reverse warrior. And then slowly bring the right hand down to the mat on the inside of the right foot. Turn onto the toes of the left foot. Drop the hips, straighten that back leg. And then slowly planting that left foot down at an angle. Come back to the longer edge of the mat. Both feet are going to face the longer edge of the mat now. We're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold. So take a look up. Lengthen through the hips. Exhale, drop down, release the head down towards the ground, lengthen. Want to try and relax the head and the neck here. Taking some deep breaths, really allowing ourselves to go deeper and deeper into the hamstrings and the calves. And then taking the hands through the back of the legs now, turning the palms down and just seeing if you can just give yourself a little gentle tug, just to take it that little bit deeper. And then slowly bringing the hands back into the center. Take a little look up. And then start to heel toe the feet in all the way back to the center. Take a ragdoll here. Take a big inhale as we rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then just take the hands to the side of the body and then take a little jump off. A little shake. And then we're going to come down to the mat laying on our backs. Riding up shorts today. Okay, so coming onto your back, we're going to place the feet as close to the bum as possible, taking maybe the fingers to touch. We're going to take a few bridges, so squeezing everything nice and tight, activating your glutes. We're going to lift up the hips, 2, 3, 4, and down, and up, and down. And you can do this at your own pace now, and just see if you can push up that little bit more. Really pushing up, squeezing everything tight. Creating as much strength in the body as possible. Take one more. And then slowly bring knees in towards the chest. Take a rock from side to side. And then we're going to take our hands to either the backs of the legs or to the inside of the feet for happy baby. And I want you just to take some movements here, left to right. And I want you to try and relax your hips and let your knees drop down as close to the floor as possible. And then when you're ready, allow the hands to be released. Let the feet come down to the ground. And bring the arms out wide, left to right. Take the feet to the outer edges of the mat. And we're going to let both knees drop to the right side, relaxing the hips, taking a few breaths, and maybe gazing down the left arm. And then slowly bringing the legs back into the center. We're going to take them over to the other side. This time gazing down the right arm. Just staying aware of the breath. Trying to relax as much as you can. And then coming back into the center. We're going to release the legs out nice and long. Take the hands up over the head. Take a big stretch. And then I invite you to take your right hand to your left wrist and just pull your body over slightly to the right side. So focusing on the upper body. Just taking a little pull over to the right side. Come back to the center. Release the wrist. Left hand comes to the right wrist. We'll lengthen through the arm. And then take a little bend out to the left side. And then gently come back into the center. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Take a little rock from side to side. And then gently rock yourself up or come to the side and up back into seated. Nice. And then come into a cross-legged position. We're going to finish with a spinal twist. So taking the right hand to the left knee. Take the left hand behind. And just lengthen up through the spine and take a gaze over your left shoulder. Try not to hold tension in the body here. Try to relax as much as you can, but keep up straight. And then release the twist, come to the other side. Left hand comes to right knee, gaze over right shoulder. And then going back to the center, take a little wiggle off, maybe a couple of circles through the hips and through the torso, one direction and the other. And that is the end of our practice. Thank you so much for joining. Check out our other videos and please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you soon. Take care.